So climate change is a ever-growing problem in the world. It is when CO2 emissions go into the air or the atmosphere, and these CO2 emissions, CO2 is a greenhouse gas which basically traps heat from the sun that is coming into the earth. So when this greenhouse gas comes in, it bounces off the face of the earth into the atmosphere. And what the greenhouse gas does is it reflects it, right? So when it does that, the earth warms up basically, right? So what is happening right now is CO2 emissions are happening, and too much of this greenhouse gas is going to stop a lot of the sun's heat from exiting earth, and soon the earth will start to overheat, and soon will look like, well, where the earth is on fire. So these CO2 emissions are mostly created by things that are normally in our lives always. So like cars, transportations, factories, and even us. When we breathe out CO2, and that also goes into the atmosphere. But mostly the most major thing causing CO2 emissions are factories. So far, scientists have not figured out a sure shot or like a quick way to stop climate change, but they have told us there is a slow way where we basically stop using anything that creates CO2 emissions, like cars stop, electric plants stop. Basically, we go back to the old days of when there was no electricity or no transportation and everything was done like by hand. And this will still not like fix everything. This is gonna be a very slow process, and if we don't do this quickly, climate change is gonna do a lot of irreversible damage that we really cannot change, and well, like we're gonna end up with damage that we cannot fix. So we probably have to do this very quickly.